I'm Bernie Dorman. I'm chairman and founder of CEO Space International.
Given to me by way of CEO Space through the instructors that keep me really in line of what needs to be done, so I'm not making expensive mistakes.
Using CEO Space as the engine of success to drive me to where I had profits, that I actually started buying back out my investors, and I was offering them a return on investment and buying their stock back from them because my business was being so successful.
Probably my expenditures of how to run a company is cut by 80%, where I'm not wasting. So my profits increase. I mean, absolutely 4 or 5 times the amount.
They just changed all the regulations with raising capital and stuff. We came here, we got training that nobody else has. We know where the slow spots are on the freeway to raising capital.
So to me, CEO Space is an amazing teamwork, and it's a long term. This is not a one-time fix, and I would not trust it if it was.
We have guests from 20 countries behind me at an expo on the weekend that we host for people that cannot keep up on the contacts with other CEOs for meetings, for investment capital, for markets, for new customer base. So they get a booth on the weekend to harvest the 50 to 150 contacts, trying to meet them, trying to get up with them. When you come, if you're a lifelong learner, the most important thing in the change market is to keep the boss current. There has to be a process every 60 days with the changes going on in global markets, the new events that are changing the trend direction lines of the distribution fabric. You've got to be ahead of it. Stay ahead of it in your branding. Change your branding messages accordingly, constantly. Have you ever been to a trade show? I mean, really, where they use meals instead of a booth? A booth is to give the iPad drawing away. Meals make deals. You get relationships, you get to know each other, you form appointments with appointment cards we have on the table. Then run your business. Run your business all day, every day. You're 8 hours a day running your business, you're doing Skype calls, you're not missing anything. But at night, you're following up on the people you met in the meals. You're upstairs with a group of 8 or 12 people, and then an hour later, there's a passing. One group's leaving, the next is coming in. We call it momentum marketing. Oh, those people want it, I should really pay attention. Then you have another meal, another meeting, usually 3 a night. And so the meals fill up, you know, we call them deal meals, and then they move into seal the deal, where you're up in a private meetings, making the actual closes, the contracts, the money's flowing, and you're also able to eat with the famous faculty, the best mentors, and they're tithing. They're building habitat for the wallet because it's their give back, it's their peer tithing. They're honest to God tithing, they're honest to God giving back unselfishly, do not stop, and they're going to continue to do that. There isn't going to be a break in that.
One of the greatest sayings simply states that we are a reflection of the people we associate with the most, and our attitude, our income, and our lifestyle is the average of that group. In other words, hang around winners and you'll become one too. Hi everybody, this is Greg S. Reed, and the reason I'm such an advocate of CEO Space is exactly just that, the people you'll meet and the journeys and the stories that you'll hear about. One of my favorite activities is the meal times, where you go knees to knees with other like-minded people to truly separate yourself from the 95% who just dream of success to that top 5% who actually achieve it.
You're looking for assistance, this is where you find it. If you're looking for capital, this is where you find it. If you're looking for customers, this is where you find it. There's no other place on the planet where such a gathering of entrepreneurs, like-minded entrepreneurs like yourself who want to grow, who want to ramp up and hyper grow their businesses to new heights and new levels of success, this is where they come to get it done. So I really urge you to come the next time it's being offered. Talk to your friends. Go to a local meeting in your market area if there's one available. But check out CEO Space. I'm part of the faculty along with other illustrious faculty members. And we're here to serve you. We're here to answer questions for you. We're not here to sell you anything. We are here to give you what we can so that you have that business that you dream of. Hope to see you the next time around.
I've got to tell you, where do you get someone of that stature tithing a small business owner to ramp up, giving his contacts his circle, which is something? And you say you've got 50 of those players that sit down privately with me and meet on my schedule as often as I want, solve every problem I've got, give me their Rolodexes and address books to jumpstart getting into channels, distribution, all the Fortune companies I need to get contacts with. You're getting access, folks, in the Superstore. The access is off the chart. Where do you go to a trade show? There's only one that guarantees performance. If we don't do the job of speeding up your business, we refund your money before we leave the building. And I'm telling you, I've been doing this 25 years. Many are called, but you are chosen. So allow us to have permission to serve you. We have free daycare service for younger children. We subsidize teens coming, and teens can come to all of our classes at subsidized rates. They have a lifetime membership, and our goal is to improve your world, which will improve our world. And as we improve our world, together, we will really improve the world. So if cooperative, collaborative capitalism appeals to you, and you want to be part of world change, get my book, Redemption, The Cooperation Revolution. Study it and read it and pass it on. And remember, as we change your world, you will change our world. And as we change our world, together, we will change the world. I'm Bernie Dorman. I'm chairman of CEO Space, and I can't wait to meet you.
CEO Space changed my life.
I do want to ask you a question, and don't ask it every table. Why did you choose this table?
What's the best thing that's happened for some of you this week? Anybody want to share?
Does that make sense? Any questions about what I just said? I don't mean to offend anybody.
Like I was saying yesterday in class, it's all about the concept development.
The outcomes for the table are, number one, for you to continue to develop your SNAP. The other goal is for you to get CME cards. Make sure that you got cards in front of you, and we want to support each other like you want to be supported.
The benefit of CEO Space is very simple. It is the education, then it is the connection, and then it is the cooperation.
If you find value here and you think this is a good place, consider when you get back next week reaching out to people in your community, entrepreneurs, professionals.
When I'm sitting at the table and you guys are telling me what you do, I'm thinking this. And then you're saying, and when you're telling me what you do, I'm hearing you, I'm hearing you, I'm hearing you, I'm hearing you, and I say, oh, this piece can come over here. Oh, this piece can come over here. So then now you take this no longer is coming out of your budget, get grant dollars for it over here. So that's when people say, oh, I don't have time for that. You don't have time to just switch where your money's coming from? Yes. You're doing it anyway. Yes. I'm just showing you where you can get dollars from somewhere else. You with me? Yes. Okay.
Educational components here are multidimensional. And one of the things that you have out here is people coming from different walks of life, different professional backgrounds. And what we find is a lot of attorneys, accountants, professionals, certified financial planners, we can name a whole lot of different type of people to come out here. These type of people need ongoing continuing education credits to maintain their professional license. Now, the CEO space provides these types of educational programs, but also through the programs, a professional comes out here can get their ongoing continuing education credits that they need to maintain their license.
How did you find out about this?
By referral of another person that's been here for 5 or 6 years, a friend of mine.
So you didn't know about it before you got here?
When I came here, I didn't even know that they offered CE credits, which made it a bonus for, you know, why to come, another reason.
I have to have 150 CMEs every 3 years. Michael has brought that to me on a level that other providers haven't been able to do so.
So that's a lot of hours.
It's a lot of hours. That's basically more than a full week every year.
And how many hours do you get that here at CEO Space?
I got 30. And I was asked to provide my CMEs for the last 2 years, and this was right there for me. If you have a professional organization and are licensed in the United States, it's almost a guarantee you're going to have to do some kind of CMEs somewhere. And so he fulfills that for just a variety. It seems like just about every license that's out there.
I'm Vice President of Marketing, so I have worked with all of the CPs at one time or another in the past 4 years. So I really enjoy going out and working with them because I see their heart and I see their passion to really reach out, you know, to business owners and to be able to make the right connections for them to be able to give them what it is that they really need to be able to take their business to the next level. We really are changing the way that business is being done on a global basis, going from the competitive capitalism to working in the spirit of true cooperation and collaboration, and most importantly, operating with open transparency, accountability, and with impeccable integrity.
If you really want to make a change in your practice or your business, come to CEO Space. You pay once and you can come here forever. It's 5 times a year. You try it, you're going to like it.
Come join us, won't you?